Alrighty, folks, it's that time. We're about ready to get going. Go get your coffee, your drinky drink, whatever it is you do, your popcorn. Go take a leak. Do all the things you need to do before we get rolling. This is going to be a good one, I hope. Let's hear you in chat, see how everybody's doing. The bits and bytes are bitten and biting. Hopefully not too hard. It's about that time. Already healing. Appreciate the effort, but it doesn't go well here for me. Shadow. Thank you so much for that follow over there on Kick. I appreciate that effort, but if you want to jump into my Discord, you're more than welcome. That link is down below. It should be. If not, I will put a link in the description. And here we go, folks. I'll see you on the other side of the countdown. How is everybody? How are you doing today? Welcome to the Rec Room. Once again, we are here. Here is that Discord link if you would like that. We're going to go ahead and just get right into this. As you can see, for those of you who have not seen it, this is my attempt at making Pirates of the Caribbean. We have our own, and the contraption boat here has made its way somewhere other than here. Very sad. I have to rebuild that contraption, and hopefully, just hopefully, that'll work out good. Yes, it has been banished, and it keeps playing the old intro, and I don't like how that happened. Let's go fishing. We're going fishing. There. No more fishies. Yeah, today we're going to go ahead and finish up some of these columns here. Get some of the rock work done, all that crazy stuff here. How you doing today, man? Working on Avatar textures, trying to finish it, but it's been a struggle, brother. Shit's a struggle every day. Every day. Alright, so we're just going to build this out, I think a lot bigger than what I initially had here. I think that's what just needs to be done. And I think we're coming out a little bit further around here. Maybe from this corner here. Something kind of like that. I think that'll look good. Yeah, I like this better. A lot better. And I do believe that the boat will fit right through here. Like I said, I'm gonna have to rebuild that stupid boat anyway, so It is what it is. I made a mistake. Mistakes were made. Audio sound okay for you guys? I think. Alright, cool, man. Thank you. Sorry, just focused. Oh, dude, all good, man. Eviction notice is being served. Alright, man, you good? Alright, well, you tried. What could I. What do you mean? I'm lost. What did you try? What am I missing? Okay, there was no context that I could see. I'm starting to think I actually need to bring this out to like here. And then kind of wall that in just a little bit. You still kind of cove that a little bit. Yeah, I think that was it. That was the decision. Good call. Let's see, stone, slab. Alright, we got that one. Yeah, that just keeps mobs from spawning. And it doesn't look too bad either. Jetman, salute to you, sir. How are you today? Hope your day is doing great, man. You know, not too shabby, brother. Not too shabby at all. Blech. If I could just speak right today, that would be an amazing thing for me right now. But some days be like that, so... There we go. Still needs a little bit of something up here. What am I building? All right, let me show you, if you don't mind. All right, we're just gonna go all the way out here. We're gonna build a theme park. Complete with working rides, the whole spiel. And I did the Ferris wheel, and that got me thinking, you know, what's my favorite ride? It's kind of an old school ride, and it's called Pirates of the Caribbean, POC for short. And yeah, here it is. That will be the ride vehicle. We've got the queue that starts here, and you get to see some cannons and some barrels and stuff like that. Then you get in here. This is the ride queue. Of course, this is like a 120-minute wait time. Of course, you know, standard Disney operating procedure. But you got some gold. You got some treasure chests in there. Oh, there's some more gold. Another cannon. Some more chests. And then we get in here, and got the stars in the sky up there, and this is where the ride vehicle will be when it gets here. You'll never been to Disney? Well, you know, there's a first time for everything. Highly recommend it. It's great for your first time. After that, it's just amazing no matter what. I gotta close this up. Okay. And we're gonna go through the back, the behind the scenes. How everything works. Ish. So as you can see, I have this minecart track that's laid in here. And it's got a bunch of redstones where you can operate the whole ride from right upstairs in that room we were just in. What mods? I use the Create mod. It's probably my favorite mod. It's got a bunch of stuff in there, and I mean it's an amazing thing, to be sure. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. But the ride cart actually runs along this path. The entire path of this part is just done for testing reasons. This ride is going to be massive, okay? Because this whole area is going to be part of the show building, all the way out to this little cube right here, this mark. So you can see how far away this is. And here's the best part, okay? This area right here is going to end up being the unloading platform for the ride. And of course, oops, you know, when the ride vehicle itself will move through here to the loading platform, which is here. And when I hit this button right here, see how it opens all the gates for you to get on the ride? And then when the riders get back on, they close the gates and the ride would start moving. And it's going to go up through the first lift and drop you down into the cave system I'm building. And you're going to go through this part. It is massive, dude. It's absolutely huge. And over here, I haven't figured it out yet, because I know there's a mod out there that does like animated armor stands. But I'm going to have right here where this little light is, I'm going to have like a mermaid or something swim through here. You know? And then you come out to the scene where the dead pirates are in the boat. You know, that kind of thing. And then you're going to turn this corner and see the gigantic skull that you're going to go through. And you'll see this room here. And this is where the shipwreck is going to have the ghost pirate still trying to pilot his ship, even though it's wrecked on rocks. But I got the lightning effect working. I'm very, very happy about that. That took a little more time than I had really wanted to take, but it's going to look good. And of course, I'm going to have music files playing. What's essential mods? Please, I know people don't like to type, but a good explanation would be great. Or you could join my Discord, okay, and leave me a link to the like the explanation for that mod. That would be probably the best. Because this right now, the server is closed. The only people on this server are people that I've invited and my family, my daughters. But this is going to be the curtain effect, the water curtain effect, where I don't know yet, but I know there's also a mod that you can play like a YouTube video in like a picture frame, like the giant picture frame. And that's going to play right here on the back, which will look kind of like a Davy Jones-like character. Web displays. Is that what it does that still work, though? Because I think that's the one I had a long, long time ago. Oh, okay, cool. Well, eventually I'm going to open this up to the public. Yeah. It's just been so long since I've used that. I remember that mod, but it's, like I said, it's been a while. It's been too long. Just like my streaming career. It was too long, now it's back, and it's been too long since I've streamed. Oh, Iron Lung. But I'm trying to do all the rock work and stuff like that, you know, just from scratch. It's taking a little bit, but it's rewarding-ish. Trying to build structure to make it look like a good cave, not just a Minecraft cave. You know? I think overall the aesthetic works out pretty good. And it opens up, puts the sight lines of the ride where you want them, so on and so forth. Alright, brother. Go get some food for me, too. I haven't eaten yet. I may have to trim this right here. Once I get the ride vehicle rebuilt, then it should be all right. And I know I want to close this in a bit. I do know what I have to do though. I have to go over here before I can really go too much further in that direction. Oh boy, okay. Let's... So I have to bring this all the way across over there. Now, let's see. I gotta build that walkway that goes all around the ride, and then build it across back over to that side. now I know exactly, well, kind of where all that is. So what I need to do is, I think, run straight, almost straight across to here. Because this is, okay, yep, that takes you into that one. And then this is the door over here.
Phoebe.
My dog's barking. Sorry about that, folks. She likes to bark. Barker McBarkington. Yeah, we'll just come straight off of here. Yeah, it kind of blew that up, man. No. I made a mistake. This. Yes, this. No longer a mistake. Build, 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 build. And decide. Not gonna lie, man, I had no energy to get started today. And I feel terrible. Thank God for nose spray. Otherwise I wouldn't be breathing and I'd sound like I was... Yeah, not feeling the greatest, my friends. Okay, this one needs filled in. This one needs unfilled. Now let's see. Let's see. Where's that industrial stuff that I saw? One of these mods had some type of like industrial looking tape or something. Not sure. Maybe it was like a trapdoor I'm thinking of. Let's look here. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. But they are upside down. I don't want them upside down. Okay, I think because this is where the track for the ride runs. So when it comes through this tunnel, I want people to not, jump out of their damn skin. But then again, that would be kind of fun. I'm just saying. 5 Nights at Revy's. Okay, now I gotta build this over to the other one, which is around that corner. Yay! We are now connected all the way around. Connected. Anybody know what that was from? Okay, sweet. Now we can go anywhere we need to without interrupting the ride itself. Ish. Kind of got to light it in here just a little bit, just to do some cleanup, touch-up work. All right, now. All right, well, let's do this. That actually works a lot better. I like it. That's crazy how good that does look. I like them out here in the water. I think these are going to have to move though here. 'Cause I believe the track does come over here to the left a little bit. So that way they can come in through here and then drive that way. So I'll have to figure out where this area sits. Because I kind of want to make that the area. Okay. Let's decorate this area a little bit. Let's get that in and... who is messaging me now? If I could spell correct, that would be amazing. I would appreciate that a lot, you know. Oh. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this area kind of built out a little bit. We can get in here and just start building a little bit here and a little bit there. So out there in chat, how's everybody doing today? I hope your day has been good. Me, I just feel like I have zero energy. But I'm still here. Feels terrible. Yeah, we'll leave that one like that. We do want this to come down, but we want it over this, kind of giving it that dip, and the dip in the ceiling to fit this area. I think that would work out pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. What's up, Nick? How you doing, bud? No, I can show you if you want. I mean, this is the Pirates of the Caribbean ride that I'm building in Minecraft. So, basically, you'll load into your ride vehicle right here. See all the stars in the sky, this little town. I gotta finish decorating this area, but it'll look nice. Just at the gym? That's awesome. So you'll get on the ride vehicle, it'll take you up this little thing, and then down into the first caverns, you know? Once I animate a little mermaid right here, and then you'll come back through, you'll see the pirate dinghy with the dead pirate, you know. Then you'll turn around, you'll go out this way through the skull. Where are you disappearing to? Going home? Into the shipwreck cave. There'll be a shipwreck with a ghost pirate trying to still sail his vessel, complete with the fake lightning. And a water curtain effect right here. But that's what I'm doing right now, Nick. Trying to make this look somewhat good. I gotta make it look real. I like it. We've done good work so far today. Adding the dripstone really kind of makes it look good, if you ask me. I mean, I know I'll be fine-tuning it as I go because I'm never going to be happy with it fully, but you know, whatever. All right, let's go keep mobs from spawning by adding all of this stuff. I don't know if I did that over here or not. I don't think so. Yeah, I did. Okay, fine. Alright, so I am to this point here, which that's fine. Now I want to... I mean, I kind of want to get to this point here. If we can accomplish that, this part today will be golden. Just get to this point, close out this part of the cave system, and then we can start focusing over there. And I think a lot of this is just going to be fill, because I know that this is the exit of the ride, or not exit, but the exit of this building comes to here. So, with that said, everything from here so the vehicle track is going to come through this curtain and make its round up a hill here. And that hill will eventually drop them in here somewhere. I may bring this wall in a little bit for that ride building, but I think you guys get the idea. I mean, I could literally just go straight across here. This is kind of just marking the area that I gotta work in, you know, close all this off. But we do have to come across from here. To there. Maybe even over here. We'll see. I could drain this water and be okay. Because over here we have to do, this is the emergency exit area. So we have to build that in up here. And we'll probably, well, we're not going to do it there. We're going to have to do it over in here somewhere. And of course, we'll connect another emergency exit up somewhere out here. And somewhere right in here. Because we have an emergency exit on this side here, as you can see. Yeah, that's another emergency exit. This, oh, hello. Bye. A little bit of a jump scare there. Huh? Okay, so if we can fill in the roof, get this area done, I think we should be all right. I just hope my sinuses just magically come back to life here, because I am miserable right now. Absolutely freaking miserable right now. I knew somewhere it told me it was gonna start rain. I hate the rain cycle in Minecraft. It's the dumbest thing ever. And for what reason? Oh, it rains. Okay, fully enclosed up top. Oh, I have some right there. A little bit of light. Opens this area up. Excuse me, sir. It's excessive noise. I don't need all that frickin' noise. Stay out. Oh, there you are. Otherwise, these guys will just spawn all day right there. Make all those damn noises. We don't need all those noises. He must be up there because I don't see him in here. Anyhow. Oh. Sorry, dude. Can't be here. Well, everything's covered. Not sure where he spawned at, but probably right over here. There we go. Haven't got to you yet. Mr. King Panzer, how are you, good sir? Hope you're doing well today, my friend. I hope it's been a good day. Or at least fruitful. One of those things. Story lore building. Cool. Smiley face. I think that might be in the ride path. Yeah, I think it is. I think tomorrow we're gonna rebuild the ride vehicle, but we'll see. Had some practice doing it, so. Okay, you guys cannot spawn in my server. You're ruining the immersion of the pirates. Oh man. It is boiling hot in this house. Sorry if you guys are going to hear some of this fan. Can't exactly take my shirt off on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. Hey, it's the grind, right, man? You gotta get through the grind. Oh, God, man. People keep DMing me. Alright, so my buddy Richard, he's running the, whatchamacallit, of course now I can't find it. Grr. He's running the PGR 500 tonight. And I'm spotting for him, so he's giving me the schedule. Heat number 6, practice at 7:25 p.m. to 7:55, qualifying 7:55 to 8, and then gridding at 8 p.m. tonight. I'm probably going to stream it. I gotta get his permission first. But if that's something you guys might want to see, that would be great too. But if I do stream it, I'm probably going to end the stream here in about a little less than an hour, about 4:30 p.m. Eastern. That way I can get some dinner, relax a little bit when the wife gets home, and I also have a practice session with another driver that I'm working with. And that's got to be private, so when dude, that is freaking awesome, man. I was at 315, so, and I'm down to 207 as of yesterday morning. I didn't weigh myself today. I feel like I lost a whole human being. I mean, honestly, you know, I'm diabetic, so they gave me some meds that help. And one of the benefits to it is Ozempic. It really did help. Yeah. The picture that kind of made me realize that I was just way too overweight. I was dancing with my wife at my sister's wedding, and I danced with each of my children, but holy crap, did I look like a freaking cow. So I wanted to do something about that. Not only that, but with heart issues, being diabetic, all that extra weight wasn't helping me. My goal is 185. I'm a little over 20 pounds away from that. So, but it's been a really tough stretch the last, I'd say, year, even with Ozempic. Yeah. Oh, I'd be happy just to get under the 200, my friend. I'm going to tell you that right now. Doctor's orders. Yeah. Same. That's where the 185 came from. Was doctor's orders, which I think that's more than achievable. Yeah, I'm 6 foot. Actually, I'm probably 5'11" now, but yeah, 185 is where my doc she wants me there. So my old doctor plus my VA doctor both said the same thing. It's crazy, isn't it? I think they're colluding. Got my new set of sunglasses for driving today, or yesterday, or day before yesterday. They're same frame, but boy, they are dark. Ooh, ooh, lordy. But they look good. Look at that. But I'm kind of stoked. I've been kind of needing that for a while. My old set where everything on the road was blurry, so you know, King, you'll be able to do it, man. You will absolutely be able to do it. I think you said you were diabetic too, right? Or pre-diabetic or something like that. I talk to a lot of people about this, so it's kind of hard to remember who's got what issues. I mean, you don't have to talk about it, but you're very lucky. Yeah, talk to your doc about something like that, because it is approved for weight loss too. There are some side effects, and they're not great, but they're very manageable side effects. They really are. I'm not going to go over the side effects here on stream, but if you go watch any of the commercials and listen to what Ozempic says, you'll think hard about what you choose. You have a fatty liver? Yeah. Mine is slightly, but we've been doing really well with the control on that. Other medications, you know, for cholesterol and stuff like that have really kind of helped. That's a good thing because I had some elevated enzymes, I think it was what they called for my gallbladder, but those have subsided. So my health is terrible, or at least it was very terrible. Um, like I've had 2 heart attacks. I had a mild stroke. A lot of that stuff, in the combination of um, um, the diabetic scare, you know, the pictures of me being just so huge, really kind of woke me up to the fact that I needed to take better care of myself. And I'm doing an okay job of it. I really am. I'm doing really good. I drink my 1 cup of coffee a day and then I sip on it like all day. But I primarily drink a lot of water. This really helps flush your system out. And if I know I'm going to have a cheat day on food, I double the amount of water I drink. It makes a huge difference. I'm a stress eater. I am. I'm a stress eater. I understand it. That's part of the mental health side too. That I'm also taking care of. So, which I've ignored my mental health for 30 years. And I'm just getting started back with the mental health side of things. I do. Like I have like food sitting next to my desk. That's how bad it is. But I've learned how to curb how much I stress eat. That's kind of been my first step, man. And like if I do 3 handfuls of pretzels, I cut it down to 2. And I try to discipline myself. It doesn't work all the time. It does not work like that all the time, but it does work slightly. Little steps at a time, or as they say, baby steps. But it's been very difficult. Takes a lot of mental, I guess fortitude would be the correct word, to overcome some of that. But, I'm doing what I can. I'm not trying to push myself too hard to to accomplish those goals. But I am definitely working on it. Hold on there just a second, folks. I have somebody that just got home and I do need to talk to them. Please give me like 5 minutes. If you guys want, go to your kitchen, make yourself a little glass of water or whatever it is you need to do. I will be back in less than 5. Alright, well, welcome back. I am back. And, sorry about that. That took almost a little longer than I thought it would, but I think I got back in less than 5 minutes. Okay. With that said, my father had to go to the doctor today, and they had some test results, and they were actually quite impressive. So, considering his age, he's almost 90. All right, let's go ahead and get this area kind of shored in up to the light line. Iron lung. You'd give it 5 out of 10. Okay. I mean, not everybody likes the same thing, right? Clunk, 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 clunk. Clunk, 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 clunk. This annoys me, so I'm pretty sure it's annoying you too. But it's got to get done. Yes, I know there are some mods that I could use just to fill an area real quick. But I'm kind of not into that. I mean, I like doing it, but we're streaming. You guys gotta watch me build. That's the whole idea, right? If I have to annoy myself, I have to bring you with me. Ugh. It'll be over quicker than you think. Oh my god, how many times are people going to message me while I'm streaming? Don't they know that interrupts the stream? Same thing with phone calls. Phone calls are the worst while you're streaming because sometimes they're important. Sometimes. Just sometimes. Not all the time. Sometimes they're spam calls. Clunk, 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 clunk. See, I just can't leave an area alone for 5 minutes, and then you gotta come in here and spawn like you own the place. Sorry, my server. You can't be here. Evicted. Permanently evicted. Perma ban from the server. That's a good thing. I love pineapple. I could eat like an entire pineapple in a sitting, and I haven't tried to just do 2, but I'm pretty sure I could eat 2 full pineapples. The only thing is when I do fruit, I do have to be really, really careful with fruit because it's sugar too, and it's not the bad carbohydrates, but it's still sugar, and it does bring up your sugar levels. But they drop much, much quicker with natural sugars. Which sounds like an excuse, but it's actually not. I've had 2 doctors over the years tell me that eating fruit is actually good for you. Excuse me. Excuse me. Can't be here. Oh, you're dying out there. Sorry, dude. Flying fish aren't smart. At least not in Minecraft. I like pineapple. I like mango. I enjoy bananas. I do like oranges, but I get a lot of heartburn from the extra citric acid from that. Oh, let's see, what was that? I missed the chat message. Yes, they are hilarious. Oh yeah? What, like the dehydrated fruits? Hey, those aren't bad. I can do that. I prefer the fresh fruit though. I really do. It's hard for me to chew an apple, so I don't really eat the apples as much as I like apples. Strawberries are okay once in a while. Yeah. You do both? Yeah. No, I responded. What did you say? You gave it a 5 out of 10, right? Yep. Yeah, just stay away from like the empty carbs. They're the worst. Like eat baked potatoes, which are pretty good because that's a long-term carb. So it gives you not that energy now, but it gives you sustainable energy later. And that's much better than, you know, high fructose corn syrup and all that kind of crap. Why is this app doing that? You said something else with it because you said I had my own thing, so I responded back. Where? Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I'm not a fan of that person, honestly, but I don't have a problem with him. Just I I haven't seen the movie. I don't know if I'm going to see the movie. But yeah, jumping straight into something is character development is very important.
Gangsters, what's up, guys?
Israel, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that follow over there on Kick. Hey brother, you can always jump in my Discord. That's how I do things. I always try to do it that way. Helps protect people. But thank you so much for the follow. I do appreciate that. And keep the hustle up, brother. Take care. Alright, so I'm going to do this back wall area here. Told you my sinuses are killing me. So is the vaping, but whatever. I can kiss my buttocks. I can start with this. There we go. Oh, I can agree with that. Yeah, he's talking about Iron Lung. Or Long, whatever the movie's name is. I mean, honestly, the way I see some of that is, you know, I'm not too into that kind of a movie. I've never have been. And like for me, it's just I'd be okay either way, whether I saw it or not. You know that about him. Okay, hold on. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, like, content creation is tough, no matter, you know, what you may feel about that, you know. I mean, I know what I know, and that's primarily because, well, I've been streaming for, you know, way too long, maybe. But I am coming back to it, so that's, you know, is what it is. Of course. Why do I get ads on my own stuff? In his early YouTube days, he was okay. I don't know. I find some of the things he talks about a little too controversial for me to even care about. So I don't really, dive into that kind of crap too much anymore. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel, you know. I find a lot of creators out there that want to get into, politics stuff, and I'm just going to tell you this much, brother. I I care what everybody thinks about, I really do. But when people start telling me I have to believe in what they believe in, I'm going to start having some issues. Cuz I served this country, and I did it to preserve freedom of speech, the freedoms we have as Americans. And I won't stand by and let somebody tell me I can't believe in what I believe in because they don't agree with it. Period. That's not why I served this country. I did serve this country to give them the right to do and say what they want within reason, within the law. With every right comes a responsibility. And that responsibility is what? I mean, you can fill in the blank. So when people start telling me that I'm wrong, that's your right. But don't tell me I have to believe in something you believe in because it's what you believe in. That's where I'm going to have an issue. So, 1 second, folks. I won't be gone long, I promise. Alright, sorry about that. My middle daughter, she just got home, and I wanted to tell her hi. I think we're coming along pretty good. I do have to get going here very shortly, probably another 15 minutes. But I may be doing some streaming tonight. It'll be some iRacing. I'm spotting for a buddy of mine tonight. But I had to push up a coaching lesson for another driver so he can be prepared for a different race. Because his was initially scheduled for tonight, but I had completely booked him over top of spotting for Richard tonight, and that's my fault. But he's pretty cool. He's actually trying to ask me right now about what time. Probably around 5 is good. And that'll give me a good half hour to at least get something to eat for dinner, and then just sit right back down in this chair and start coaching, just to be able to go and start spotting for my other buddy for his race. So hoping I can stream that. I got to get his permission. I got to get Richard's permission to stream that tonight. But because some people don't like that background communication out live, which I get it. But he's not a bad driver. He's got bad habits just like most drivers do. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I've got about 8 minutes or 13 minutes till I've really got to jump out of here. Give myself the best chance to eat and relax before I gotta jump into the coaching session. If you guys want coaching lessons in iRacing, man, please let me know. Go to revsimshop.com and send me an email from there. I think there's a contact us page, and you can just send an email to that address, and what I can do is give you all the prices and all that stuff. Yeah, so this area's got this has got to go straight on back. Just like that. Yeah, so with that, let's see. We gotta kind of cover this. So this is a no destruction zone. No destruction here, please. Okay. I'm gonna make this little employee break room. think they would appreciate that, right? There we go. Employee break room. That's a lot of good structure. Now we got to go vertical a little bit. So we'll go here, back one here, vertical, 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 overhang, not yet. We'll do this side tomorrow. This should actually be higher there, but oh man. Babaloo. I know this is boring and repetitive, folks, but this is calming for some people. Just saying. Well, okay, I got that part done, but thank you guys so much for joining me today. I appreciate that so much. You have no idea. Thank you very kindly. Let me see. Let me see. Israel, thank you so much again for jumping in here, giving me that follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. And over on the YouTube side, I think we had one over there. I can't seem to find it. But thank you to that amazing person as well. Many, many thanks. So, folks, until tomorrow, or maybe even tonight, it'll be a surprise to me when I find out myself. But thank you again. I appreciate all of you, and we will see you later tonight, maybe tomorrow, or tomorrow, maybe tonight. All right, folks. Until till the next time, you guys have a great night and take care.